Greetings and welcome to another alternate Thursday presentation, this time of AntharioN. Yeah, right. Right, so this is the second attempt at this. Because the first time I played, I didn't quite figure out how the game worked, and I complained about stuff that actually was present in the game. But anyway. So, what is this? AntharioN is a top-down, turn-based RPG, I believe it's described. Don't have the store page open right now. Anyway, and Orphic Software sent me a key for me to let's play, review, whatever I liked. That is fine with me. Now, I don't really do reviews, and well, doing a review of an RPG is usually a very tricky prospect because you usually need to have played at least halfway through. I haven't done that. I might not even do it because I frankly had no intention of actually playing AntharioN because, well, really I have so much stuff I already have to play. However, I don't have any particular objection to playing AntharioN as it is. It seems a perfectly fine game to me. But I figure I should at least give the game a chance to impress me, and well, perhaps over the next 20 minutes it will. So let's get into the game, shall we? Timer is on. Let's start. Alright, we begin by setting up our party. Now we can create a party any way we like, with various classes for your characters, which is in between the melee classes like the warrior, the fighter, the shady class like the thief, or the sage, I suppose. Yeah, it's not really a shady class, but anyway. We have the ranger for range damage, and the various wizards. It says the Grey Wizard is adept at the School of Grey Magic. I have no idea what that means. Polymorph, apparently. Alright, so kind of funny magic. Any White Wizard, of course, as a healer, and Black Wizard for the damage. And a custom class you can design yourself. You can't name the class, which is kind of a pity, but oh well, you'll just have to remember what you were skilling your class towards. I'm not going to do anything fancy here, but I will be making my class independent on whether or not it actually makes a good combination. You can also have various races like the Felmer, which is a subterranean race of misfits. The Orcs, of course, elves, the necrophil, which I don't fully know what they are, actually, since nobody really knows, except their creators, the undead, the wolfkin, humans, of course, and then we're back to Felmer. And you can choose between the various genders. This is what your characters will pretty much look like, with the various faces you can put on them. Alright, let's just start putting some classes together. Right, the first player is gonna be a fighter. Yeah, that face will do. And I'll just leave it a Felmer, to be named Tom. This is I've got the party preset, so I'm not gonna be trying to mix and match as I wanted to. Let's make that an elf and thief. Male is fine. No, I like the green hair better. Your name is Rob. The third one, we're going with a ranger, orc. Yeah, that'll do. By the name of Simon. And finally, a wolfkin white wizard by the name of Anya. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I like that one better. Alright, so my band is a bit of misfits, outcasts that really would prefer to choose their own path rather than what their racial benefits dictate for them. I know for a fact that Felmer are better at thieving and all that, but that's fine. Let's begin. Nestled deep within a faraway corner of the cosmos was a small, lush world that would come to be known by its inhabitants as AntharioN. After a long civil war spanning thousands of years, AntharioN was united, ushering in an unprecedented era of peace and prosperity. But recently, clouds had begun to gather on Antharion's horizon. A dark and unnerving energy took hold of the citizenry. While no one was sure just what it was, everyone seemed to have sensed its presence. Without any warning, the sleepy village of Shadowbrook was attacked and completely annihilated. The destruction of Shadowbrook led to a climate of fear and unrest across the land. Deep below the village of Shadowbrook was a dungeon where criminals condemned to death would await their untimely fates. During the attack, the prison guards rushed to the surface to defend Shadowbrook, leaving behind 4 unguarded prisoners. An hour later, when the guards still hadn't returned, one of the prisoners decided to use a rusted nail he'd hidden away to pick the cell's iron lock. And there we are. Here's our party, all in shackles, wearing rags. Right, so let's have a look at everything that's available. We can apparently do alchemy. We can look at our stats. Our quest to escape this place. Yes, indeed. Alright, the menu. One minor quibble I will still have with the game is the fact that the options menu is only available when you're in-game. I kind of prefer to either be a pre-launch setup menu or on the starting screen, really, because not being able to fiddle with the audio, the graphics, which are a little bit bare bones, but fine for this game. At least this game isn't locked to 30 FPS, as far as I know. Anyway, but this is the highest resolution I could get this game at, and while it says full screen, what it actually does is change your screen size to mix the highest resolution, which completely messes up my background, my desktop a bit. A little bit unnerving when I started, but in windowed mode, in which I have it now, it's fine, really. It's not as big as I would like it, because I prefer to play games at 920 by 1080, but fine. And a list of hotkeys, which is all fine. That's here. Would have still preferred a manual that I didn't have to go in-game to find, but it's fine. We could sleep if we have food. We don't. Spells of the various magic disciplines. Well, currently only Anya has spells, so, and she only has the minor heal, so we'll drag that. We'll right click and put that in there for easy access. Our inventories are quite bare, which is fine, and the travel map we can't currently access because we're in a dungeon. Alright, so we'll move with the WASD key on a square grid. And it's turn-based, so basically simultaneous turn-based, really. So if we move, everyone else in the world moves. But we're not currently in combat, so let's open the door. And let's keep going. And we can barely see anything because we don't have a torch. I don't have any lockpicks. So there's no further rusty nails that we can find. Let's just keep moving. Let's go find something to help us. Let's find this escape. Ooh, chest with nothing in it. Barrel with a banana. Ooh, items, good. Let's give everyone their shoes. We have clothes and plain robes. There's not really any difference between the two. So we'll just distribute them among the group. And let's put stuff on. And toss away the gauntlets because they are not worth that much and they weigh a ton. I'll keep the rags because they are fairly light and I can always sell them later. So, we are prisoners sentenced to death. I wonder why. The game never tells you, so you'll have to make up your own story. Alright, let's distribute some weapons. It's really generous with the weaponry here, but... well, generous. Use a sword and shield. Just use a sword. And I'll put the bow in the off hand. Not that he really needs it, because I don't have any arrows for him. And I'll give him the saber as an off-hand weapon. Well, not off-hand, alternate weapon. Alright, we have 24 arrows, which is fine, I guess. And a staff for our healer. There's one thing I do find a little bit annoying about arrows is that if you pick any up and drop them in the inventory of the person that's actually using the arrows, it doesn't add them to the stack already in the quiver. Now I don't know if that makes any difference whether or not he actually picks them up as he needs them during combat. Because I haven't run out of arrows yet, because I haven't played enough. Alright, let's swap out a torch and let's turn him on. Right, now we can see a little bit further. Which is important. Alright, let's have a bash at this lock. Oh, by the way, there is an option to fix the locks. So that you can just use skill requirements and set percentages. That's basically if you want to turn off the random lock element. That's fine. Anyway, it always uses the highest skill lock regardless of which member you have selected, so it doesn't really matter who is active. And he actually did it this time. Ooh, who are you? Oh, that's what I... What? Who are you? What do you want with me? Well, let's just say for now we're good guys. We're here to set you free. Freedom. It has been so long I've almost forgotten what it means. I shall wait here a bit, so as not to arouse suspicions of the guards. Then I shall make my escape. Yay, you feel warm and fuzzy. Flavor text like that really helps. Oh, we can loot the skeleton. We'll just take everything. Let's make sure that Tom is in charge of the party. Alright, another door, another skeleton, more arrows, and a rock. I'm not gonna bother with the rock because I have not seen a use for the rocks yet. Just add the arrows to the quiver. There's nothing else in here. There's another door down this way. It's locked. Let's give it a try. It's unlocked again. Yeah, it's doing much better than previously. It does switch over to the character who has the skill apparently to unlock. Alright, let's keep exploring. And This is open else. Alright. I forgot to switch to throw the lever. Alright, let's move on. Music isn't bad. Sets the tone right, but then again I haven't heard enough of it yet to make a full judgment on this. Alright, more barrels with another torch. And nothing else. Alright, let's move into this room. Weapon racks that I cannot loot. Guillotine. That's a bloody spike. Iron Maiden. This is a very nasty place. Ooh, rats. We have entered combat. That's not very nice. Alright, let's switch over. Hit. Alright, next one up. Alright. And we killed it. And let's move you down. Right. And that'll do. Ouch. Those rats hit hard. Alright, so that's it's Tom's turn again. And let's stand over there. Missed. Alright, let's which one? Failed. Yay! We have won! Alright, let's see if we can actually... Alright, the party needs to be adjacent, so basically you need to be a snake again in this conga line of adventuring. Anyway, let's heal. Little bit of overhealing, but that's fine. Alright, can I loot the rats? Apparently not. Can I loot the skulls? Nope. Ah, some barrels. No, I don't need anything in this. Or in that. Why would I want more shackles? Well, I guess it's kind of alright. I mean, it makes sense that there would be shackles in the dungeon. But where are all the gods? Ooh, fish. Apparently a fish with no eyes. Fish! I'm the master of fire. I messed up that quote anyway. Yeah, there's the fish. So we have 4 food items. We could rest. Not going to, but we could rest. Alright, another door. Ooh, storeroom. That's loot. I don't really need more skulls. Unless there is some sort of benefit I get from that. Another torch. I'll take it. I have no idea if torches burn out. So I might as well take more torches. Right, let's make sure that we equip the arrows. Don't know if there is a limit to how many arrows you can have in your quiver, but we'll see about that when we get there. Not seeing anything else to loot. Alright. Let's move carefully. There we are. Rats. Combat has begun. Ooh, good block. Alright, so we have a rat, a blind rat, and another blind rat. I'll take the rat. Alright, so let's move into a line. Nice hit. Shoot it. And I'll move you up behind the 2 and end your turn. Ah, that's nasty. Good block. You should really focus on this one. Let's see what's better: point blank range shot, or switching over to the scimitar. Actually, let's just focus on this rat. And let's try to heal. Ooh, you missed. Another hit. Got it. Now let's turn combat visibility on a bit, so everyone who is not going is made transparent, so it makes it a little bit easier to see what you're actually shooting at. Well, I'm out of mana, so I might as well hit it. Good hit. Yay. Anything to loot? A hot bulb. Yeah, for crafting. Alright, you can have that, Anya. You like it's nice and squishy when you walk through the rats. Squish, squish, squish. Another rock. I don't want that, I think. Probably. I mean, I've seen enough of these dungeon crawler games that rocks are actually important, but yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the rocks and the garbage behind until I've actually identified a use. A healing potion. Sweet. Alright, can I... let's right click to use. Let's just put it in the slot there. Now I'm just gonna keep going. At least until we get out of the dungeon. So you can have a flavor of the story as it builds up. Because right now we're just at the start of every RPG, really. Deadlock is very easy. Right. More arrows. And lots of gold. Well, I say lots of gold. I don't know if that's actually lots of gold. From what I saw of the stores, things are very expensive, so you need loads of gold. But then again, previously I couldn't get this door open because my bloody elven thief broke all his lockpicks. I think he still has them all, yeah. Anyway, there's only one way to go. That's down here. Make sure that we're not missing anything in the corner. Nope. Alright, stairs up. They are adjacent. What are you talking about? There we go. Quest completed. We have arrived at Shadowbrook and see the sunlight once again. Now, companions, what shall we do? Shall we explore the land and loot everything that isn't nailed down? And if it's nailed down, we'll make it loose. Ooh, chicken. Ooh, more lockpicks. Alright, let's move. Well, this town is certainly worse for wear. And we have a guy called Meru here. Now, we could attack him. We're not going to, but we could. Let's just talk. Thank the gods. When I thought time had run out, you show up. I'm an investigator sent here by a very important client to gather reconnaissance that might help piece together what took place here. I found something which I think will very much interest my client, but I cannot risk trying to smuggle it out of here. If the guards posted at the entrance searched me and found it, I'd more certainly be in my head. Please take this mysterious ear to my client. I don't know his name, but he wears a violet hooded robe, spent most of his time in a hole-in-the-wall bar called the Seaside Tavern in the city of Australian. To get there, you just follow the main road south. The tavern is located in the southeast corner of the city. Go on. Be very careful, and do not tell anyone of our conversation. Ah, well, and that's it. That's my look at AntharioN. So, tell me if you've liked it, or not liked it at all, if you would like me to see me play more of this. Or if you'd like me to start over with characters you suggest, which I'm fine with. We're gonna give that a try, certainly. AntharioN is currently available on Steam as a... because that's pretty much the only store I looked at. And because he gave me a Steam key. For $17.99. So if that's worth your money, that's really up for you to decide. Otherwise you can always wait for a sale. It's not likely to happen anytime soon though. And I'm pretty sure he gave me this key just so he could get some more attention for his games, because it's already difficult enough to get attention for your games if you're not a AAA developer pumping massive amounts into an advertising budget. Anyway, I've been Leo, thank you for watching, see you all next time.